just sitting under a tree in what I thought was decent cover. And then the sun came up and it was not decent cover. It was not a very good spot at all. Nice. Meat in the freezer, baby. Yeah, we're gonna keep looking for some blood. We're gonna keep looking for an arrow, and hopefully we can find them.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you've never been here before. I am back at Tawakoni WMA here east of Dallas, trying to do a little deer hunting. So we'll see how it goes. I got here about midday. Well, it's actually after midday. It's about 4 o'clock and it gets dark super early. So I need to get out there and at least change batteries on my trail cams tonight. I'm not trying to walk around a whole lot, just in case there's anybody else out here. I'm not trying to ruin their hunt. But also in the morning, I'm probably not going to have time to change trail cam batteries. So yeah, let's go get in an evening hunt and see how this goes. I've been getting a bunch of stuff on camera, especially now that it cooled down, but then it warmed back up and they kind of stopped being on camera. And I got a guy on one of my cameras today, so that's cool. Yeah, let's get out of here before it gets too much darker.
I just got to the first camera. It was a SpyPoint Flex M, or M Flex, something, the one that takes videos. And I have never gotten a picture from it. It was brand new. I bought it on the way out here and I set it up and I never got a single picture from it. So I thought, well, crap, maybe I forgot to turn that thing on, because I've done that before. But I just got here and it was on. It says it's got 3/4 battery left, so I turned it off and back on, and status was blinking, so I just took it down and threw it in my backpack. We'll look at it when we get back to the truck, but we gotta get the step in now. And let me know in the comments if you have problems with SpyPoint cameras. I'm sure everybody does. They're pretty much bottom of the barrel. They're super cheap, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's time to switch, but it's annoying because I already have the SpyPoint app and the SpyPoint, you know, the freaking subscription and blah, 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 and several SpyPoint cameras. So it's just annoying. Let me know if they work for you or not, or if you got like the Moultries. I think that's the good ones. Might have to swap, but okay, here we go. Let's get going. Set up in the tree about 20-ish feet probably. The trail cam has them coming right up here, straight up from right there. There's my trail cam right there. Last week I was getting all kinds of stuff on it, so it was cold. This week's supposed to be like 80 degrees today, 80 degrees tomorrow. Sunday it's supposed to finally cool down, so it's probably going to be really important to be up here Sunday if I don't see anything tonight or tomorrow. But, yeah, we'll see how she goes.
Well, it got dark very quickly. 5:27 was sunset, and by 6 o'clock it was dark. So good old fall. So now I'm back in the old truck camper doing some editing and some eating, and we'll get back after it nice and early. I think sunrise tomorrow's like 6:48, really late. So we'll shoot for being up in the tree by 6.
Well, after reviewing the camera footage
from the camera that wasn't sending me any pictures since I put it up. There were some big old bucks, but the date was all screwed up. It was saying 2022, and the months were not correct, and the times were not correct. But just judging off of when I appeared on the camera, one of the big bucks that came through was Thursday. So I didn't get here till Friday evening. I set up my sticks and platform and all that, and that was not at that camera location. So I decided this morning when I went out, I was going to go to where that camera location was, but I didn't have anything set up. So I wound up just sitting under a tree in what I thought was decent cover. And then the sun came up and it was not decent cover. It was not a very good spot at all. So I figured either way, that spot was not going to work out the way I had it set up. So I walked back over here to where I had my sticks and my other camera that I get deer on pretty often. And I've just been sitting here waiting on someone to walk by, but nothing has. I don't know. The thermals are going straight up right now. Should be okay. But there's a lot of traffic noise and stuff because the road is right here, but that might work out if I want to move around or something. Yeah, I froze last night, dude. It was so cold in the back of my truck. Then I turned on the buddy heater. Then that made everything warmer, but I still couldn't sleep because I was worried about dying of carbon monoxide poisoning. So I had to turn it off, and then I froze again. So probably walk out of here 11 or 12 and go hit Walmart and get a better blanket or a better sleeping bag. I didn't even bring the sleeping bag because I thought it was going to be warmer. I brought a freaking poncho liner. So yeah, we'll probably walk out of here 11 or 12, go eat some lunch. The sun is starting to come out. It's warming up quite a bit. Yeah, I think this spot's going to be good tomorrow morning. We'll see. Maybe even tonight. Right after I took that last video, I saw a little movement. And, it was a deer. I thought it was a doe. And I was going to shoot it. And then I saw that it was a little spike. So I shot it. Spike. Nice. Meat in the freezer, baby. But I went over there to look for a second. I didn't see any blood. I can't find my arrow, so I wonder if the arrow's still stuck in them or what's going on. So we're gonna give them a little bit. I'm gonna keep looking around here for some blood. I saw another trail cam over there, but yeah, we're gonna keep looking for some blood. We're gonna keep looking for an arrow, and hopefully we can find them. I've been tracking this thing for probably 50 yards or so. Still on blood, and the blood's getting a little more in quantity. The way the arrow looked, I was a little worried that it might have been a gut shot because there's a lot of grit on it. So I hope that's not the case. I hope it was nice and ethical and quick, and I don't wind up 500 yards away still on a blood trail. Still, there's a little bit right there, and right there, right there. Still, and there's a little bit more right there. Oh, I see a white belly. I see a white belly, buddy. Oh man. Now,
nice. It was not a gut shot. Thank God. Look at this little guy. There he is. Texas deer are so small. I'm from Nebraska originally, so I'm used to shooting big deer. And this is a spike, so he's, you know, he's probably not super old, but it's not a young spike. It's a big curved spike, so he's, I don't know, I'd say he's at least 2, which is fairly young, but Texas public land, baby. You gotta take what you can get. Got me a spike. Gotta get this thing cut up before the ants get after it, so pretty excited. I'm excited about this. The blood's bubbling there, so I hit along, probably double lunged him. Nice. It's the quartering shots are never fun. Never what you want to get into. Broadside's always best, but he come around the tree and I poked out from around my tree and he saw me and I had him in the sights, so I released and I made a good shot. So right on. Let's get this guy gutted and drugged back to the truck. Got him all gutted. He glides no problem. He only weighs like, I don't know, 100 pounds maybe. So put my crap away and then I'm just gonna drag him to the truck and we'll finish this up at home. Thank you, deer, for your life. Thank you, God, for letting this deer walk in front of me on day 1 that I was out here. I don't care about shooting spikes, like I said. Like, whatever. Meat in the freezer is what I'm out here for. Would I have liked if it was a freaking massive buck? Sure. But whatever. It wasn't. I'm still happy about it. So yeah, I think that's gonna wrap this video up, honestly. I don't know what else I could talk about. That was a quick deer hunt. Texas public land didn't fail me this time like it has the last 4 years in a row. So they are out here. You just gotta know where they're at. Yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks.